Many have explored the Cultural Revolution through historical documentation. Orville Schell, however, has taken a different path with his novel My Old Home, providing a fictional yet deeply insightful perspective on this complex period.
The Cultural Revolution was such a monstrous aberration, and I went to China during the Cultural Revolution. I spent 2 months there working on a model brigade, an agricultural brigade, and then an electrical machinery factory. And I was very confused and mystified, because the question that you just mentioned was, is something different in China?
Now available in Chinese, his book highlights how fiction can shed light on the truth of such turbulent time.
There are so many things that cannot be said or approached in nonfiction. And as I spent my whole life trying to understand China, first from here in Taiwan, then on the mainland for many decades, I thought questions of like religion, friendship, psychology, art, culture, music, these were things which human beings do depend on and tell a lot about them. So I thought I wanted to try to understand that aspect of China, which is more sort of the spiritual, humanistic side and the political, economic side. And so it took me 35 years. But it's very hard as a nonfiction writer to become a fiction writer. It's a good story about somebody who's a musician, a classical musician, who has very deep trouble, and his young son who also wants to go to America and does, but then goes back to China. It says something about the complexity of living in the globalized world in a country that is still a one-party, highly controlled sort of techno-autocracy. Well, it's difficult to know what resonates in Taiwan because Taiwan is not China. However, one of the messages that I hope this book will bring to Taiwan is that if there is conflict, which is not unlikely, if the motherland reunifies Taiwan with mainland China by force, Taiwan's future will be, in a sense, China's past. So you better get familiar with it.
His narrative also emphasized the importance of understanding these historical moments as their impact continues to resonate in contemporary Chinese society. This is Dimitri Brianas in Taipei for TBS World Taiwan.